Welcome to Go, your sanctuary for mindfulness and mental clarity. Ever found yourself trying to meditate, only to be swamped by a whirlwind of thoughts, distractions, and worries? It's a universal experience, really. Our minds are constantly buzzing. But here's the powerful truth. The Stoics, those ancient masters of self-control, teach us how to steer our thoughts rather than being swept away by them. In this video, we're not just diving into practical meditation techniques to calm that mental noise, but also uncovering the profound Stoic wisdom that will guide you directly to a place of deep inner calm. Distractions aren't some modern phenomenon. Even the Stoics' brilliant minds like Epictetus understood that our minds naturally wander, especially when we seek stillness. Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." And this absolutely includes our thoughts. So, when you sit down to meditate and your mind starts its usual drift, remember this crucial point. The goal isn't to eradicate distractions. It's about gracefully accepting them, then choosing to gently refocus, much like a Stoic would embrace discomfort without letting it consume their peace. Now let's jump into our first technique, the anchor technique. This is all about using your breath or a specific bodily sensation to firmly anchor you in the present moment. The Stoics were big believers in focusing our energy on what we can control. You see, while you can't always dictate which thoughts pop into your head, you absolutely can control your response to them. So when those inevitable distractions surface, simply bring your attention back to your breath. As you inhale and exhale, consciously remind yourself that this breath, this rhythm, is completely within your control. This seemingly simple act is a powerful way to return to the present, much like a Stoic consistently returns to their core reason and principles, no matter how chaotic the world around them might seem. Our second powerful exercise is the labeling technique. When a distracting thought inevitably arises, instead of getting caught up in its story, simply label it. But here's the key. Label it. Don't engage with it. For instance, you might notice a thought and inwardly say, fear, or perhaps discomfort, or even planning. The wise Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once taught us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By labeling your thoughts, you create a healthy distance, separating yourself from them. Instead of feeling overwhelmed and entangled, you become an observer, watching them pass by as temporary external events, just as a Stoic would observe external challenges without reacting emotionally. It's a profound shift in perspective. For our third technique, let's explore the body scan meditation. This practice beautifully brings us back into the physical self. So often in meditation, we overlook the incredible power of truly feeling our body. Something the Stoics, by the way, deeply valued as a source of strength and grounding. Take a mindful moment to gently focus on each part of your body, starting from your toes, slowly moving all the way up to your head. Notice any areas of tension or, conversely, any sensations of relaxation. This practice is a wonderful reminder to fully be present with our physical sensations, not just the endless stream of thoughts. It echoes Seneca's timeless wisdom. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By anchoring your attention in the present reality of your body, you effectively re-anchor your mind in what is tangible, real, and truly present. One of the most profound and important principles from Stoic philosophy is the concept of non-judgment. The Stoics understood that true suffering doesn't come from the external world itself, but from our internal judgments about it. When we meditate, distractions are a completely natural and expected part of the process. The frustration, however, stems not from the distractions themselves, but from our judgment of them. Instead of thinking, "Oh, I'm failing at meditation," or "I just can't control my mind," try practicing self-compassion. Simply observe your thoughts without attaching judgment to them. As Epictetus so wisely put it, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So when your mind wanders, don't criticize it. Just gently, patiently return to your breath or your chosen focus, just as a Stoic would steadfastly return to their inner discipline and reason. All right, let's bring it all together and combine these powerful techniques we've learned. First, when you settle in, use the anchor technique by focusing on your breath, accepting any distractions that arise without judgment. Second, when a thought surfaces, gently label it fear, worry, planning, and observe it with a sense of stoic detachment, letting it pass. Third, practice the body scan to reconnect with the present moment and the reality of your physical self, grounding you in the now. And most importantly, always carry with you the core Stoic principle. What we truly can control is our response.
In meditation, this means we can control our attention, our focus, and our calm. By weaving these practices together, you'll dramatically reduce distractions and cultivate a deeper, more profound presence, not just during meditation, but in every aspect of your life. Distractions will always be a part of meditation, just as they are an undeniable part of life itself.
But the Stoics taught us that the secret to finding peace isn't about frantically fighting the storm, but rather learning to discover stillness right within its midst. So the next time you meditate and find your mind racing, remember these simple yet powerful steps. Accept the distractions for what they are, gently label them without judgment, then calmly return your focus to your anchor. And absolutely always practice non-judgment toward yourself. The more consistently you practice these techniques, the easier it becomes to truly calm your mind. And in doing so, you'll open up so much more space for peace, clarity, and intentional living in your life. Thank you for meditating with us today. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to Go for more mindfulness wisdom, Stoic insights, and practical tools to quiet the mind and lead a truly intentional life. Your support helps us share these powerful messages with more people.